Yo, what it do? It's your boy. Don't even have an intro for real, but it's whatever. Cause I normally record on the bike, but just wanted to come on here, get some updates, some new parts in for the R1, show off my new helmet that I've been riding with the past couple weeks, and then yeah, go from there. I ordered a new wrist sprocket from Vortex Racing. It is a 47 tooth socket. Oh my goodness. Ordered a 47 tooth sprocket from Folk Racing. My homie works at Cycle Gear, hooked me up. Here it is. Went with the steel, all steel. I currently have a aluminum and steel combo, but I didn't want to spend that much money on another one, so just went with the all steel. Also just purchased a front sprocket because you can't buy a rear sprocket without a front sprocket. So I went with the Vortex Racing front sprocket, 16 tooth. I forgot which ones I have on there now, but the two I just bought or purchased is a lesser tooth count. Kind of accelerates the bike quicker. I mean, it's a 1000, so I don't really care for top end speed because it's a liter bike. So why not get quicker acceleration? The next part is a new chain. Went with the EK chain. Forget the brand, but I think the brand is just EK. I'll drop all the information and specs below for all my technical folks. I think it's a X ring. I'm not sure, honestly. Yep, 520 ZVX3. So probably get this installed next week, hopefully. Take it to a shop out here in Oklahoma City. I'm gonna drop that info and the name of the mechanic in the description below. So yeah, be on the lookout for the next video explaining the process on that. Now I'm gonna get into what's been going on with my helmet and my camera lately. I wanted to go the cheap route and not order 3M double-sided tape from Chin Mounts. So I bought this 3M tape, double-sided tape from Amazon. But unfortunate for me, let me see if I can show you. Unfortunate for me, it's super thin. You can see that. I'm on my iPad, so forgive me. But it's real thin, and after like 2-3 days of riding, my camera is just super wiggly and falling off the helmet. So not 3M. Chin Mounts had a spring break sale, so I went on there, brought a whole packet of 3M tape that I should get in the mail Friday. So hopefully I can get the GoPro mounted back on the helmet, shoot some views of the city. And for those that's wondering what helmet I do use to record, it's the Scorpion XO 1400 Evo Carbon Air. I had it for, it's 2026 now, for about 3 years now. It's perfect. For those that don't know, inside the helmet, you can see right there is a button you press to inflate and deflate the helmet. So gives you that extra little warm and fuzzies around your face, your cheekbones. Got it from my stay in the UK. So yeah, I love it. The helmet I just acquired a couple weeks ago or a month ago is this Arai Corsair X. Went with this colorway. Why not? I have a Japanese bike, so to me, the colorway gives out Japanese vibes. But yeah, I've been trying to fall in love with it. I mean, the airflow is phenomenal. It looks great. This visor, clear, got to go. But yeah, I have trouble with opening the visor. This little button here cracks it, but then you have to put your finger there to get it open. It's easy without gloves, but with gloves, all of this feels exactly the same. So struggle bus, but other than that, it's perfect. But yeah, that's a little channel update for my 8 subscribers. I'm gonna set a subscriber goal to 15 by the end of April. Hopefully we can hit that. And then I'm looking to get a fairing kit for the R1 because the one I currently have is just terrible. So I'm looking for any suggestions or colorways that will look nice for my Arashi gold rear sets. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hit subscribe, like. If you in the city, Oklahoma City, let me know. We can go ride around town. The weather's getting nice. And without further ado, I'm out.